It has been so expensive.
What you think your wedding's gonna cost times 2 that.
Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about our wedding, which is happening tomorrow. This is Simon, my fiance. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Simon, her fiance, soon to be husband.
Soon to be husband. And I know there's a lot been going on. I know there's little pieces of my vlogs here and there, but I've been just super busy. We've been super busy just planning our wedding. We've been engaged for about 1.5 years, right?
Yeah.
He proposed to me on an airplane when we're heading to Bali for my birthday, and you did great.
It was the scariest moment ever. You can't plan that.
It was like some crazy rich Asian stuff.
I just tried, and it worked out, so.
But yeah, we wanted to just have our first thoughts, talk about the wedding before it happens and how we feel and the process of everything, and all the couples that are planning a wedding or getting engaged. I think ours is really special because not only are we both creatives, but we were able to personalize our wedding, that something that we love, and put our little pieces of ourselves and our life and our family in this wedding. Plus, I think as an influencer, you know, I don't think people talk about it, but there's a lot of things that I was able to get sponsored. Weddings are so expensive. It has been so expensive, and it's no joke what people say about the extra costs and like.
Yeah, what you think your wedding's gonna cost times 2 that. And that's
maybe even
3.
more.
Yeah, because it's pretty crazy.
And the little fees, you know what I mean? You know, I know Simon always said like, you know, I could get married with you anywhere. And he was thinking about like, you know, at first we were thinking of going to Hawaii, going to elope or whatever, going to the courthouse. But I think, you know, both of us are the life of the party, and we have so many wonderful friends and family that we wanted to create something that we would remember forever. But it definitely, I mean, we have to be honest that it definitely was way over budget than we've ever thought of. Like we had a small budget of what we wanted it to be, $30K. It's way more than that. But we're just telling ourselves like it'll all pay off.
It's gonna be worth it.
Yeah, it's gonna be so worth it.
This is only happens like once in a lifetime. So, and I'm committed. So we're not doing any more. We ain't doing another one.
It's like what other time are you gonna be with everyone that you love, like your friends and family? What, your funeral? So I mean, I am really excited to be with everyone. And so Simon and I have been together for 8 years before we got engaged, and the process of planning our wedding, like we didn't even know where to start, right?
I had no idea like where to start at all. So thank God for our wedding planners, because
we are so busy.
Yeah,
I can't even like grasp about time.
Yeah. I mean, we were late with things to our wedding planners too. So it was like, I can't even imagine like if we were in control of everything and have to handle everything like on our own. I don't know how y'all do it, because I know there's a lot of weddings out there and couples that just did it on their own, and it's amazing. And I'm like, props to y'all.
Never.
Yeah.
But we reached out to Gianna Events, which my friend Brunelle, I grew up with her. She created this small business that has amazing wedding planners, and they have design. Everything's very organized. And so I think a lot of weddings, they choose a day of coordinator, and that works out for the day of. But us, we need the whole full band. We need the planning. We need the communication between wedding planner and vendors. We need to know when things need to be paid. Yeah. Everything was done by them. We have our wonderful wedding planner, Sheena, who works for Gianna Events, who was able to say like, go to this venue, show up here. This is an appointment. Do you like this color or that color? We're like this, that. It was just so easy.
It was great because they know everything that needs to happen. So you just say yes or no, and you know, do your little task that needs to be done, and they'll keep you on task. But our wedding planner, Sheena,
on point. There's so many things I couldn't even think of, like, oh, did you remember to give thank you cards to your vendors, or little details of design. So not only do they help plan your wedding, but they help with design. And Simon here is already an artist and a designer, so he was able to put a Pinterest board together of, you know, helping us with the vision of our wedding mood board, and they were able to give us a whole deck of like,
it was pretty much a mood board, or like,
but it just showed us what our wedding could look out,
and what could look like, and it was just like what we envisioned. So, you know, they've been doing weddings for a long time. They know what looks great. So all the things that I wanted or we wanted, and like the vision, they just made it better and come to life. So I'm excited because I don't really know what it's gonna look like.
Yeah, we don't even know what it looks like.
I know it's gonna be magical though, because all the events and the weddings they've done is like, wow.
Yes.
So I know I'm excited to just walk through the door of the hall and
the first look for
everything is gonna be so cool. Yeah, I'm so excited.
And like, I feel like what was important for us was we wanted to be able to be very minimal but very classic, like the old money aesthetic. We also love a lot of greenery. Like, we do want like white flowers here and there, but greenery was important to us.
Just our culture too.
Yeah, culture stuff was important.
Things that we're gonna wear and
the food.
Food.
4 different flavors, I believe. Mango ube, and I think there's a strawberry and a chocolate.
Filipino bakery, of course.
It's Sweets J.
Key.
Me and my best man created a sorry store.
They literally built their own. Like,
I'm so
like
proud of that.
Home Depot, Lowe's, HGTV
I'm
built
so
their
proud
own
of it
sorry store.
Oh man, it folds out. You guys will see it. That thing collapses, folds out. So if you want to rent that out, you know, hit us up.
You can rent the sorry
it's
store.
Gonna be fly.
And we also want to make sure that like things about us. So Simon and I love food. I'm obviously a food blogger, and so we were able to have a little mini night market with boba. We're gonna have a cup of noodle bar. We're gonna have the sorry store was filled with Filipino snacks. I also want to implement. So I'm Vietnamese and Cambodian. Simon is Filipino, and I want to implement our cultures into our wedding by wearing traditional clothing. And so my first outfit is my wedding dress. My second outfit is my ao dai, which is a Vietnamese traditional dress that we're gonna do a quick tea ceremony. I know traditionally the Vietnamese wedding is a whole full day and then you have the other wedding, but we just want to make it more modern and implement a little piece of that in the wedding. My third outfit is my Khmer outfit, which I'm just very, very excited because before my dad passed, he's always like asked me to wear one, but I've never, in my 31 years of living, I've never worn a Khmer dress before. And so, I mean, when I tried it on, we both teared up because like, it's just so beautiful, like gold. Not to say the Vietnamese dress isn't, it's just because I just never worn a Khmer dress and like just being.
And it was something about your dad wanted to.
And my dad's, you know, no longer here with us, so I feel like that's a way to honor him. So I'm really excited to wear that while Simon's gonna wear his barong the whole time. And then we'll go change back into my reception dress and his tux.
I might just stay in my barong because
it'd be hot.
I'm gonna be sun.
And wait, tell them about the weather. It is the first day of summer.
Oh yeah. It's been so on and off in Washington, Seattle, and it's just like hot, cold, hot. But this weekend, the past few days, clear skies, man, God's looking out for us because we have a spot in the rooftop and we're just praying that it doesn't rain us out. So, and it's just beautiful. It's hot.
And Mount Rainier is right behind us. We're getting married in Tacoma.
This is my view.
My home. Pretty.
At the convention this morning.
Oh, I know people are gonna take off their heels. There's carpet. Yeah. Start with the ceremony walk.
Oh, it's warm out here too. Okay, so what we're envisioning is and then we'll have chairs.
And we want to see that. We wanted to see the view.
So our venue's in Tacoma, which is originally where I'm from. And I think it's just so amazing to feel like it's just my hometown. And I want Simon's family to see where I come from. But it's just been a lot of like emotional. We both like never had this much attention just on us.
So
like
weird.
Maybe individually at times when we have events or whatever, but it's weird to be like, you're focused on our relationship and our love. Like
we're never really like PDA or anything like that. Everyone knows that we love each other and so great together. We do a lot of things together, but we never show just about our relationship.
Like we're not like lovey-dovey, like
in front of people, you know? We will have a third wheel and they don't feel like a third wheel when they hang out with us. So it's like, it's weird that we are like, let's just be lovey-dovey in front of everybody, you know?
Yeah.
So.
And even like we have the most amazing bridesmaids and groomsmen, and even like having a bachelorette. I've never been a bridesmaid, nor have I been to a bachelorette, or you've been to a batch. So like going
I went to my brother-in-law's bachelor party, but you know, it was a smaller one, and I've never gone on a boys trip ever. So that was the first two, and it's just like, we just felt so special.
And it's like, to go to a thing where all your friends plan something special for you was crazy. You know, for the girls, so what we did together is we both had our bachelorette in the same city. We went to Arizona and we went to Scottsdale. Same city, 2 different houses, did our own thing, and then Sunday night we got together and had a pool party, which was amazing. I know a lot of couples want to do their own thing, have their own space, in which we want to do that too, which we did. He's my best friend, and like our friends are all friends. So it just was so much fun to be together. And at the end of the day, it's about us, and that's what we wanted to do. And it was a blast. And it was so funny because Scottsdale is so small. So like when we did our own thing, we literally bumped into them at a bar, and they're just like, we were here first. And we're just like, what the heck? Like, we were here. So they try to leave or whatever, but
it was the best music on the spot. So
they didn't want to leave.
We're coming back. We were here first. We're coming back, but we had so much fun. We'll probably put a little clip.
But I think that was really cool. And even like before then, I had a bridal shower, which was like, that's so wild to have something dedicated to me. And I'm really thankful for my bridesmaids who were able to, I had no clue what they were doing, and they just built a beautiful, cute party behind in my backyard. And, you know, Simon came at the end and brought me flowers. I don't know, it's just been really nice. Like, I think when you choose your bridesmaids and your groomsmen, you have to think about the people who truly love you for who you are, have been there for you all your life, and who are reliable, who know you best, because that's the people that will always plan something special for you or think of the things that you never think of. Because, you know, my maid of honor is Polly. I grew up with her since I was like little, and she lives in Cambodia now, and she literally flew out for the month just to be here at my wedding and do all the little things. And even when she was planning in Cambodia, she made it work. She talked to everyone that was here. And I think for Neil, he's a little bit more shy, but he really killed it.
He killed it, and he's just like me, you know. We have anxiety about like
a little planning
events and all these things, because that's Tina right there, not me. But he killed it. He did above and beyond, helped me out so much with like planning and even making the Sorry Star. Like, we got to spend time building that and like just be creative together. It was just great. He did everything.
Simon doesn't want to say, but he loves. It was like they spent like almost every day together.
I haven't, because you know, as times we got older, we don't spend as much time. He's married, you know, like obviously we have our own lives, but every single day I've been driving up like an hour to go to his house just to like get things done and spend time together. And even just the trip, like making memories together, it was just like, I don't know, it's so cool just to like be able to celebrate.
And you have all your guys friends throughout like different parts of your life.
Different parts of my life throughout our relationship, because mostly I had such a small group of friends like growing up. When I met Tina, like I met so much more people, and those are my boys throughout those years. And it's been like 8 years from those guys. It's like these are my people that never judge me. I could be myself and just like have fun with it. And it was like the best group of guys. It was such a great trip being with them. And I'm excited.
He's still reminiscing the batch party.
I'm thinking about the trip, but just being with them, like I'm so excited to have them by my side when we get married, and they've just been here for me. So yeah, it's just gonna be great.
Yeah, I feel the same thing about my bridesmaids, like different parts of my life from childhood to recent. You know, I'm just really grateful, because when you think about the people beside you, it has to be your people. Not even just a relationship with me, but they have a relationship with Simon, and I think that's what makes it special. We just love our friends a lot, and even our family has helped us so much. You know, when we talk about budget, it is really, really expensive. Everything has a deposit. When you say it's a birthday party, it's one price. When you say it's a wedding, it's another price. I could say the venue costs the most, plus catering. Catering costs a lot. We unfortunately couldn't bring food outside. We had to pick the food that was from the hotel, the venue. And so that made it more pricier, because that includes alcohol and things like that. Luckily, with my sponsorships, I was able to get some things that are trade-off to make content. I got cake sponsored for doing a video, a company called Vos that were doing like a digital guest book that's sponsored. My wedding dress was sponsored. Thank you, Grace Loves Lace, which I'm so thankful for, because what the heck, y'all, like my wedding dress, like that's wild. Wedding dress and veil. Minted, thank you so much for sponsoring our invitations. Y'all, invitations are expensive.
Stationery
I was shook.
No joke. So
how much was it?
Like two racks.
For invitations, but it doesn't have to be that expensive. I think
it's just because we had so many people.
We just picked a lot of shapes too,
and we had a lot of people that we had to send out to. So obviously, and it just like helped with the stationery for the actual event, like the signages and all that stuff, table cards.
Which is also something to think about, y'all. Signages also rentals. Did you know for every tablecloth, chair, table, plates, whatever, they all cost, y'all. Little things. Another thing, floral. Do you want to talk about how much floral was at first?
It was insane. Good thing our, friends able to help us out. Neha and your mom, like, oh my gosh, you guys such huge help. It's such a blessing. All the sponsors, all the support we got is such a blessing. It's insane.
But floral for weddings, y'all, originally we got priced like $19K. And you know what I said? I said I will pick my own flowers outside. I will go outside and pick my own flowers because that is literally crazy. But luckily, it's a lot of greenery that we're doing.
Yeah.
Boba.
I mean the boba, yeah.
I think luckily as a foodie, I was able to, do some trade-offs, which is amazing because I think if you could do the work for someone else, it's a great way to trade off and work in that. So I'm really, really grateful to be able to make content for these businesses as a trade for them to be a part of my wedding. And I think what was important for us was we wanted to make sure we're supporting our immigrant, Black and brown small businesses. And so I think about 99% of everything that every small business and vendor that we have is, I think they're all Asian, but they're all small businesses, which is like so amazing. Even our wedding planner, every little small detail, Simon designed our beautiful monogram that, can you describe what it looks like and how do you made that?
It's our T and S just meshed together, but yeah, it was cool. It came together.
We also wanted to make sure we had a memorial table for those that passed. So, we could talk about the guest list, but the guest list was at 2:30 at first. And, people don't talk about cancellations, but we switched the seating chart how many times?
Oh, there's like 8 versions.
People are breaking up, people are canceling last minute. It happens. Are 1 month away from our wedding, right, babe?
Yep.
And it's been a lot of overwhelming feelings. I think there's a lot of payments that we didn't know of. I think we had moments where we're thinking like, did we make the right decision? Did we go overboard? But now I think Simon and I were talking like, we just gotta go with it. We decided this is what we're gonna do and we know it's gonna be the best time ever.
Just trying to get through it and enjoy everything and just go with the flow. But gotta enjoy it. I mean, we're committed. It's our day. And be excited about it.
Today's actually Simon's birthday too. Yeah. And what are we working on today?
We are working on the seating chart.
So, invitations already out. I think it took a long time because I don't know, mail is so weird. Some people got their mail certain days, some people got it later, and we had an RSVP date. And I think I just had to text everyone like, can you please RSVP? And not like that or nothing. We invited like 230 people and a lot of people canceled. And I know I should be like really sad. It's okay. It's really okay. We know you love us, but seeing the number go down was really nice just because, we have to pay per plate and it's really tough, but I know they'll love us regardless. But I think the seating chart is our next step. People say it's like one of the hardest parts. So we have a whiteboard. So I'm just going to draw the tables and then we'll have sticky notes and we're going to put it in different places.
All right. What's up, guys? So Tina's working on all the names and I just finished drawing out the board for all the seats. So yeah, these are seating charts. And I'm thinking we'll do little post-it notes for each seat. So yeah, hopefully this works. Just only abbreviate it or something. Cause I was only thinking like you could just put Alan. Where does our groomsmen sit and our bridesmaids?
I guess that's where we decide, right?
It is 1 in the morning and it's a work night.
What was the hardest part so far?
Our family is the hardest part because it's uneven numbers, bruh.
Dude, it's so hard because like there's some people that like have a significant other, have a +1, some people don't. We want our family to sit next to each other. It's just way harder.
It's hard, but sometimes somebody gotta eat it. They just gotta be
because everyone can just get up and see each other.
Yeah.
So
then I gotta digitalize all this stuff.
But you can't say the sticky note was way better.
No, it's easier.
So you guys ever do this? Use sticky notes.
Oh my gosh.
It is 1:49 a.m. and we just finished. Finally. Honestly, we're kind of thankful for some of the cancellations because it made it cheaper right?
Yeah.
Because at 230, it was a lot of money.
It was a lot. But, you know, we wanted those people there, but it just helped.
We have a memorial table set up that has my father, my papa that just passed literally right before the wedding, Colleen, my cousin, and Bella, our dog that passed away. Regardless if they're not there physically, they're there in spirit, and we want to make sure that we have them there. And the food is Asian food. It's it's fusion. We didn't know because everyone always says like hotel food, like you never know what they're gonna get and you think you're gonna get just salmon and steak, but...
Oh, it's great. When we went to the tasting...
We just pitched some ideas about what they can make, and I was shook. The chef, he made exactly what we asked for, and it was good.
Even his own little twist to it, and it was just so good.
And I'm gonna sing to Simon. He was supposed to dance for me, but...
Not enough time.
I keep telling him, he's probably just saying that to fool me.
No, I'm sorry. I want to get your hopes up.
Oh, okay.
I'll get down on the dance floor with you though, you know?
Yeah. Cool. We really also, music means so much to us, and we are thankful for our homie AJ for DJing.
Thank you, AJ. You're the best.
You know how you know someone who just knows the music, so you don't really need to say much. He got it down.
Like, usually I go to weddings and the DJ was provided by the venue.
And it's not
just
good.
Like, you're an old head, you don't know what is good, what's not.
And I think music and food is so important.
Oh man, yeah. So we're so thankful. Like, our homies, they're the best DJs out here, all right? So all their events pop it, and we get to have that at our wedding. And
it's like, we love like old school R&B, 2000s music, and just like being able to pick the songs. There's like songs you pick for certain things, like the entrance, the aisle, like all this stuff. And we literally sat down and went on Spotify and really like dove in because music is so important, and we're so excited for our first dance.
Is a hitter.
It's a hitter. We got some really good music. Hitter. I'm really proud. But I'm excited for AJ to be the best DJ ever. I think like even just we had a little like get together with our friends, and everyone flew in today and yesterday, and it was just so fun to dance together. So I know it's gonna be a good time. We're also doing the money dance. Traditionally, that's in the Filipino culture, right?
Yeah. Bring them cash. Cause this wedding, we need that cash.
Thank you for the cash, because we all need it. We have like a card box, and like we did a barcode so people can donate to the honeymoon fund, which will go later in like next year, right? Yeah, because we gotta pay for this wedding. Yeah. How long did we plan for?
Oh, the whole year. Yeah,
it took a year. And, you know, luckily also, I think it's important to say, videographer is really important. Thank you, Zoo, our homie Zoo.
See, we have so many creative friends. And
the vendors are so important.
Man.
Yeah, Zoo is an amazing videographer and also a guest, so he's going to be running around. But I think, you know, being able to capture our vows and our people and the spirit of our wedding, I want to have it.
And they know us, so it's
and I want our kids to watch this one day. So thank you so much, Zoo, for being a part of our wedding. We love you so much. And then also, I think this is like a new era where there's content creators at weddings. And so shout out to Brand the Bride, which is a part of Gion Events. Aaliyah is going to be doing the content for us. And so, you know, there's a lot of different brands and vendors that I need to make sure I capture. But, you know, obviously I'm getting married, so I can't record. And so, you know, being able to have someone capture the wedding via iPhone versus just a videographer is great. And she's going to do like little trends, first look, and things with the bridesmaids. So I'm really excited to have that for social media.
And they're our friends too, which is so cool.
Yeah. So like all these people are our friends, and we're really excited because not only are they doing something special to us by working for us, but they're also someone that we have really great relationships because they're our friends, and they're excited to be a part of it. And we have a beautiful photo booth that has a rose background, and our hashtag is what, babe?
Simon says marry Tina. Simon says marry Tina.
Simon says marry Tina.
I was like, I forgot first.
And we have 2 signature cocktails. One is Tilly's, which is our dog. Tilly's lychee margarita. And then we have Diamond in the Rough.
Tequila and Diamond in the Rough.
We want our dogs to be a part of our wedding. Today we have our dress rehearsal, which is going to be the first time we're ever going to run through something and walk down the aisle. And then we paired, you know, pairing our groomsmen with our bridesmaids, making sure they're good. And then we're going to do a dress rehearsal dinner with our friends and family that are part of our wedding. Tonight, Simon and I are going to be apart because we are not seeing each other till I walk down the aisle tomorrow at 4 p.m.
So you know I'm going to be balling.
So that's going to be what, like 10 plus hours that I won't see him. I don't even know how to feel.
It's tomorrow, y'all.
We're getting married tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And I wrote my vows yesterday.
And I wrote my vows the day before.
But when I wrote my vows in the room, I came out crying because I was feeling so emotional. He's like, okay, I need to edit mine.
I mean, I teared up writing mine too, but you were really bawling. You came out the room like...
Ooh, I wrote this sentence and I was like, this one's gonna hit. This one's gonna hit.
It's okay. You can communicate and write and talk better than me. So
Simon said I have to go first.
I gotta go first, cause
I mean, you gotta go first.
I gotta go first, cause yours is gonna be.
No,
you
you're-
said it's 10 pages. It's a whole book.
I did not say that. It's like 4 paragraphs, but like 2-3 sentences. But we decided to. I guess I decided to.
She decided. I was like, can we just do the repeat after me?
No, I want to say our vows, and I'm really excited to have all our friends and family there in a room. It's gonna be crazy because we were like practicing our slow dance, and I was like, is everyone gonna stare at us while we're dancing?
It's gonna be so. We don't need to practice.
Also, we're like, oh my god, we're gonna kiss. We're gonna kiss in front of everyone.
I know. Never.
I'm saying we don't be doing
We
that.
don't do any PDA stuff.
But how are you feeling?
Good. I'm excited. I think we have everything.
We made a checklist. Make sure you make a checklist of things you're gonna bring because we almost.
Yeah.
What did we almost forget?
We almost forgot our marriage license certificate that we had to sign at the wedding.
Can you imagine showing up to the wedding with no marriage
We're
certificate?
like, wait, you guys aren't actually married.
So we're not going to be really married because it's not going to be an account. And then at the end, it's always good to tip your vendor. So we got thank you cards and making sure we have cash ready. So, you know, at the end, we're gifting it to them. And I think as a little girl, you dream of getting married one day and getting your dream wedding. And I got to meet this guy
Best thing that's
who
ever
gets to make
happened
it
in
come
her
true.
life.
So if you want that dream wedding, you can make it happen.
And it doesn't have to be lavish.
It doesn't have to be expensive.
It's your moment.
Yes.
So whatever it is, it's going to be beautiful because it's going to be celebrating your love together. So
Yes. And wedding planner was worth
don't
it.
ever feel like you have pressure yourself to have this beautiful, lavish wedding, because if it's really just about you two, it's going to be a special moment regardless. So
Honestly, it's okay to take a few months of just saving. I think it's good. And like we were able to get some help from our
we
family.
just got so much support. And
Yeah.
it was such huge help in the sponsorships and all that.
Yeah.
So blessed.
But
so
there's
blessed.
wait, you didn't talk about the keychain.
Oh yeah.
Last minute before we end this video.
Yeah, we're having a wall to, you know, where people find their seats. Since it's a hotel, I was like, let's have, like, you know, when you get your keys to the hotel room, let's have the same vibe, but you get your key and it says your seat number instead of the room number. So I was like, so I worked on all the keys. We stayed up all night, you know, putting our monogram on all the keys, because I was like, I'm not gonna pay someone to do this. I can do it, and it took 10 hours.
Okay, but I helped, right?
Yeah, you did help. She got crafty over here. But, you know, stamped everyone's names on it, and hopefully, yeah, it'll be a cool little element to our wedding.
We'll show it here.
So,
But that's how we're gonna end the video, and we'll probably update you after the wedding, which is happening tomorrow. And we're gonna head to dress rehearsal. So thank you so much, and I can't wait to marry you.